ready for the Bad News Bears episode of U18B Dorchester hockey. And the jerseys have been not brought to this game, so we're going to be wearing some Predators apparel, except for the goalie and the black there. Hardeman ready to go in with his practice jersey. Maybe he's got a number on that one. We'll see. It should be an interesting game. It's 10 players and 2 goalies. We'll see how this game goes. One more roster player than last night. Unfortunately, we are 2 players short compared to where we were last night without the call-ups. The Predators ready to go out there. Ready to come on the ice. They're coming out of their locker room in their whites. We'll see what we got going on here in a moment. See you guys at puck drop. Anyway, for puck drop here, at the start of the game, Dorchester U18B Dragons, which are currently wearing the dark jerseys of the Predators, and the U18C Predators currently wearing their whites. And it's a little Predator on Predator action apparently today. Hosts are gracious enough to be able to allow us to use their jerseys, so we look a little bit better. That's off the glass and out. Now chipped down the ice. Little foot race here. Nope. Able to send that one over to Thomas, but he battles hard to get it in deeper. I don't know who 81 is. We'll see in a moment. Thomas now trying to send that one towards the net. It's knocked away from him. Gets back to the point. Drop back in. And back here it looks to be Caton passing it over. Now back. But Caton, who's number 6, was number 5 on your old on the home jerseys. Now passed against the boards there. Pass over to Johnston now. Johnston's now trying to carry that one in. That's glove forward. Offside though. And now the Predators get it out. And the Dragons in. Hardeman comes out to stop that one behind the net. Now they're doing a little breakout pass here. Taking it down the ice. Sent over. Wilson with a nice shot. Keeper's got it though. And he covers up the rebound. Sent in from the point. Predators going behind the net. We're going to go off the boards there. But back to the line. Held in. Now it's going to go. Carey sends it up to the line. Now it's carried across. Wilson. Nope. Wilson dropped there. I thought it was Wilson here. Falling. Off a body, the line to the net. And behind the net there, banks that off the boards. That's going for icing. 13-15, we're going to stop it and play. Another point, dipped in there, he's not able to get a handle on it. Back to the point. Back to Turner, now tipped on net. Nice save there by Hardeman. No rebound. Face now down in Dorchester end. Hardeman's going to cover that one up. And we'll redo that draw. And he'll stick on that, now he gets back to the point, but that's now sent back in. Off the body. Caton's going to meet a guy back there. Hardeman's now trying to get it back to the point. Caton's going to come up with it now. Off the board there to Thomas. Thomas now tips it out. Not able to get it completely out of the zone. Goes back in. Back to the net. Now sent around. It's there now. Now chipped across the line. Now going for a stretch pass, that's going to go by everybody for icing. Face off, one by Dorchester, now sent back in deep, have it up, taking in front of the net there, dangerous. Not a good shot off, does there. Johnson now sends it back in deep, now back up to point, just bobbles over the 6. And back up center ice. Going to his partner Carey. Sent back in, nope. seeing up in the middle, nice off the mask there of Hardeman. And you get it, cut that one down, gets to the front. Nice save and tight.
Not loud enough to get the video camera stuff? Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see it there, knocked down, still loose in front. Still loose, still loose. Now it's gone out. Donald Johnson has it, now looking for a lane to carry that through. Nice move there, nice flick over. It's there in front, but no one's able to direct it towards the net. And the Predators are getting across the line. Not able to get in deep. Dorchester sends it back into the Predators' end. Going for a line change, 11:05 remaining here in the first. Predators going on the other side, trying to get it out. There at the half court, Steve's got it, trying to flick it across. They do get it out the middle. And sending it over the line, that's offside though. As the player had already come into the zone before the puck came in. Face off here. Won by Dorchester. Glove comes off. That's there now. Carey's got some room to scoot. No, Steve's got some room to clear it up. Oh, that's good. Man, I wish I had that. Numbers on this guy. Shot in, that's off a body. Doesn't get towards the net. Now looking to chip that over the line. Hard on the boards right there. Predators able to keep it in. They're looking to send one out in front. Do get it there. Now trying to go for a wrap. And stop it to play. 10:14 remaining here in the first period. Beat, but the defender gets on the puck right away. Kicks it back deeper in his end. Dorchester sent one out front, it's there. It's off a leg. Not able to get on that. Now it's there. He's got nobody out front though. Sends it around, going for a nice tight shot in. But the keeper's there with the glove. 9:51 remaining here in the first. Still deadlock at 1-0. Battle out front, and they're good there. Keeper's got the puck. Stop, it's in play. Dorchester keep possession in the puck there, send it out front. Now Predators look to get it out. They have it through the neutral zone. Gain across line, but that's offside. And it's not totally outside. Have it, trying to take that puck in, but they can't get it across the line with possession. Now they do. And now have it getting past. Send it back to the point. It's off the body, high stick. Dorchester touch it, now send it up. Got a 2-on-1 shape entry, now turning into a 2-on-2. Nice pass across, just bob a little bit. Didn't hear a man coming by because no one was yelling it. Now send it in a little deeper, trying to get it towards the net. That's off the stick and line. Sent back in. Thomas now chips it forward out there. Sent back to the point. Gonna pass over to his partner. And it's a nice shot and in. It was a good release there. And one of the Dragons. Looks like Carey may have gotten that one from the point. Nice shot. 8:38 remaining here in the first. Dorchester on the board. 81 before, so I figured it out on the stride. I can usually tell by the stride at this age.
Oh yeah.
I can already tell. Stature and stride. Carey now the puck sends it back over the line. Predators have it now. Looking to bring it back up, but that's sent back in by Dorchester. Dragons pressing hard here in the offensive zone. Nice forward check. Carey trying to hold that one in, but Predators able to get it out. Going over the open side. Ooh, dangerous pass, got away with it. Carey's now skating up with it. Going around one man, now sends it up. Just missed the far corner. Dorchester's now sending that one in deep, going for a change of D. Hardeman out to play it behind the net, sends it around the other side. Oh. Charging penalty coming here to Dorchester, 7:40 left in the first. Dorchester plays it back behind the net over in the corner. Predators have it, look for Snap something out front. Puck's there for a moment, now wide of the net. Dorchester battling in there, got 2 men on him, send it back to the point. Not able to handle it cleanly there, now Dorchester knocks it down and carries it across the line. Looking to gain possession in the Predators end. Johnson sends that one in deep. He's still on it, still got it. Looking to kill some more time, just sends it behind the net. And that's the Predators set up here. Predators now going behind the back. That pass. Now getting the line. Looking to sift one through. They send it harmlessly across the front of the net. No one was there to tap it. Skipping around. Hardeman tips that behind the back of the net. Predators not trying to send it out front. Dorchester's there though. Sent the length of the ice. First minute of the penalty is just about over. 6:40 remaining here in the first. Predators going for another rush down the ice. Gain across the line, steps in the middle, sends it wide. Shot in on Hardeman, blocker save. He's back on the puck again. Now looking to send it back down low. Got a player out on the short side, going back up the point. That bounced weirdly off the boards there. Came back out to Dorchester. Now they got a 2-on-2 shaping up here. Oh, just passed him behind. Not able to connect on that one. Couple little waxy slashes there. Predators player bringing it in. Carries on it. Has a man behind the net there chasing after him. He backhands it off the glass but not over the line. Sent in deep by the Predators. Nice move there to pivot around. They got this Candy with it. And that goes up and touches the rafters. And we'll get a stoppage of play. What's that? 3 seconds left in the penalty to Dorchester. 5:43 left in the first. Nice chip across one by Dorchester. Not able to hold that in though. So they go back and tag up. Back to even strength. Nice steal there. Point was vacated though. That's again off. Must be used to playing in a barn that's about 3 times. A lot of these pucks have just gone off the rafters. Face off just outside the Dorchester end. Carry back to D, goes to his partner, dangerous across there. But again, they get away with it. Thomas now chips it back to whoever 81 is. 81's looking around, trying to find someone. Now he goes for that. Nice shot on that. Nice save by the keeper. I don't remember, was it Marion Host that wore 81? I don't think it's Host. Or it's like kid. And the Predators looking to get that one out. They get it to the line now out. Careful. Yep, nice play there. Just keep it against the board. Send it back. Predators now send it back into their end to gain some space. Run across ice there now, coming through the neutral, but that's doesn't work for them and sent back into their end. Regroup behind the net. Send it off the glass. Comes up. We'll line it out now. Now shot back in. The keeper directs at the corner. Didn't like the look of that coming out that side, so he goes to the other side. Now it's tipped there by Dorchester, keeping it in. Puck's now back in the neutral zone. Now kicked back into the Predators end. Not a lot of puck possession here by Dorchester, but they're definitely controlling the play right now. Misplay there. Dorchester needs to capitalize. They send one out there. He does shift it back over to a teammate. Does send it out front. Now it's sent back to the point. Another long shot in. That's high over the net. Held in by Carey at the point. Now it's quickly shot towards the net. That's knocked down by Dorchester. Gets back at the point, but skips over Carey's stick. And down on the Dorchester end. He's got a partner, but he's got to be careful. The man was covering the middle. Trying to chip that one over, but that's off the skate. And Predators back on side. Nice glove save by Hardeman there. Gets the whistle, no rebound. Ready for the resumption of play here. Dorchester wins the draw, but Predators were there first because that was the open wing. There. Puck's now fluttered up to the half court. Now knocked back in, I think, by Dorchester. The guy in the Predators jersey tipped up by Hardeman. Now flipped out to the half courts. Defenseman pick it up there, send it in deep. There's a player up front. Predators go back to the point. That's off the body. Back to the same D-man. Now it's going to be chipped to the line, but not out. Now it's going to go out. He goes around one man. Referee, the linesman gets out of the way there. Sends it in deep after gaining center ice. Nice battle there. Assuming that's Thomas who's battling. Sent up. Predators getting across the line, going to the corner now. Got a man out front, but not able to get the puck to him. He comes up from behind the net, pounded all the way. Skating out. Sent deep. 81's going off. And send it from behind the net around. Predators look to get it out here. They do get it at center ice. They're not able to chip it past the D though. Now Dorchester looking to get this one across. Some control. Sees a man streaking up the wing. A nice move there, but not able to keep control of it. Goes a little bit out of his reach. But he keeps on it. Puck's still loose down there. Now sent back in deep around the back of the net. A minute 40 remaining in this first period. Dorchester's on a change, crosses the line. There's a player still in the zone for the so 1:36 remaining in the first period. Face off one hard back by Dorchester. It's going to go all the way back into their end. They got Predator chasing him. He goes off the boards and up to the half boards, but held in by Predators. Little hook there to lift the stick up. Dorchester looking to chip it up. We got Devine there trying to get it across. He does get it out. Thought he's going to stay with enough there to be able to get it, but just slipped over his stick. Sent back in by the Predators. Scooped up by Dorchester out the boards. Devine was there. Devine's now going back around the back, but no one was there for Dorchester. Predators player has it now. He's looking back to the point. He sends a shot back. That's a high fluttering one. Tipped out front over the net. 50 seconds remaining here in the first period. Nice move there, trying to get something towards the net. Looking for someone open. That's not one guy wearing a Predators jersey, but it's a white one. Now the Predators sending across the line. That's going to be chipped up there. Now Dorchester coming across. It's having the call in there, number 7. Sends it out front. There. Stay with it. Try to get it on net. Be nice. Keeper's got it though. And 22.3 seconds left in the first period. Johnson in for the face-off here. The Dorchester wins the draw, sends it back in deep, wide of the net. Predators now around the boards. They got it to half boards, looking for something far side. Find their man. Look over the line. Held it onside. It was close. Now going back around the other way. Predators hold that in. Send a shot in, net wide. The net now chipped up, and that's the end of the first. Dorchester has the lead, 1-0 after 1. And with a short bench, you got a lot of guys sitting, getting their rest they can, all the rest they can while they're on the bench, and get ready for the next shift. Getting ready for the start of the second here. Change ends. Scramble draw, Predators scramble it forward. Now off the boards, just out of the reach of the Dorchester forward. Predators have it in neutral and trying to set it up to the man. Now chip it up. That's off a leg. Nice move there to not take the check. Still a lot of soccer type play there off the shins, trying to kick it forward. Players now send that in the middle. It's there, but not able to get a shot off. Now directed towards the boards by Dorchester. The glove down by Hardiman there. And they'll stop with them play at 14:31 left in the second. Ready for the puck drop here. A little bit of a scramble, but won by Predators. Now it's the boards. Battle hard in the corner there. Now checked up the line. And they follow that up. Getting across the line. You got 2-on-1 shaping up here. Got a man open. Nice save by the keeper. Fixed the rebound out of the air. And no further damage. Nice quick shot in from the point. No hole in this chest. No hole in this chest. A little bit of scramble there, and the forward's able to chip it over candy stick. Hardiman goes up over the heads and off the boards and down the ice. Predators trying to take it back on side, send that in. That's off ahead. Chip up to the line by Dorchester, but not out. Predators hold it back in. Now sent up. Dorchester looking to carry this out. Send that across the line. Get a change in. Predators looking to capitalize on Dorchester's change. And they ice it up. 15-27 remaining in the second. Face off down on the Predators end. Scramble, but won by the Predators. They're trying to chip that up along the boards. Nope, that doesn't get past 7 there. I believe it's McClellan. Now send it on the other side, see if they got more room on that side. Now knifed out by the Predators. Dorchester just slapping at it around a bit. Call it snapping around, but I don't know if they're really snappy tonight. They're getting by. Dorchester now have it there. Sent that over to the open end. Now that's going to be sent kitty corner across the blue line. The Predators defender was there, and he's going to lob that one up to the individual line. Eaton sends it back to his partner. That's tipped now into the Predators' end on the right side of center. Predators going out the other side. Dorchester on a change. It's knocked down by Dorchester. Sent right back in by 81. Olsen now chasing after his man. It's in the corner, looking to get it out. Now the Predators, they got 2 on 3 skating down the ice. Man gets around one. Now gets around another. Does not get past Hardiman. Up the boards, but not able to get it out there. Puck bouncing in wide of the net. They're trying to play the puck, but Dorchester player put him backwards. Now going to be chipped out there. Defenseman pinches in. That's knocked off the stick by the Predators defender. And sent that one in. It's going to be off the glass net. Back in the neutral zone as the Predators are changing players. Fresh legs on the ice for the Predators. Back behind the net, going around the other way. Thomas is there though. Able to meet the pressure there and looking to hold it in, get it in deeper. Battling hard, using some soccer skills there for sure. Now a puck comes free, nice shot on that. Loose, still loose, so that should be a penalty. But I don't think he's got his arm up, it's not going to call him. Face off down, Predators end. One back by Dorchester, got it from the point, nice shot wide of the net. Oh! Pinch into the zone there, now held in. Steps around one man, now flobbing it in on the goalie. It's just bouncing in front of him, and he's there to top. Right opportunity towards the net. That's now played up. Predators looking to put some more pressure on Dorchester here. He comes in tight, nice save by Hardiman, keeping that one out. Puck gets back to the point, now Dorchester tips that one down the ice off the Predators defender's stick. And down in the Predators' end. Dorchester now coming up with a nice move there. He's got a player out front. Goes back to the point, held in there, shot in, nice tip towards the net. And the keeper gloves it. And we get a stoppage in play at 10:34 remaining in the second. Face off down on the Preds end. Won by Dorchester. Got a player on him right away. Another man comes up and clears that puck towards the line. Now it does. Oh, it doesn't get over. Held in by Dorchester. Now taken in deep by Hosa. He's looking to pick it around. Not like a bit of a dangerous hit. No worries, everybody's fine. Now sending it back around the other side. Another bump there on Hosa. Now Devine wanted to get on the action. He sends it back towards there. Thomas now has a nice move there. Pass down to Hosa. He sends it in. That's loose there. That's loose again. Wide of the net. Off the keeper, I think. Back towards the point. Now hammered in from there. That's wide of the net. Now sent back in deep again. Dorchester with some pretty good pressure here. Now looking to step one through. That's off a stick and out. Face off down in the Predators end. And then we come back. 9:42 in the second.
Yeah.
Glove down by the keeper and then shot from the point. We'll do it all again. I think that's Carey from the far side. Nice shot in off the face off there. And then back to Carey again. Battle there. Carey not able to hold it there and it squeezes past. Got a man chasing after him, but he'll be first man on the spot. Got it coming, changing direction, going behind the net. Now going up to his partner there. On the boards, let's knife forward across the line, fluttering down. Predators get on it, send it around the other side. He has it in the corner. Stolen there by Dorchester. That hits him behind. 2 minutes for boarding to Predators play. Dorchester going on a power play. 9:08 remaining here in the second. Draw one by the Predators to send it the length of the ice. He's going to come out and set it up for his D-man, Caitlin. Caitlin's going to go behind the net and set this one up. Got a Predators player out front. Going across the ice there. Now carrying in Devine. Devine gains his own. Looking for something up front. Goes off the keeper's mask. Dorchester scoop that one out from up front. Send it in, but that's right on the stick of the Predators. Fine. There you go. Nice play there. Regrouping is the Dorchester defense with the help of his teammates' communication of where the puck is coming from. And luckily the player had also gone offside. Olsen now going the other side. Trying to go around some sticks. He send it in, but that's not going to get deep enough. But he does. Good pressure. And the Predators player does get it in deep. Now it's all point. Shot in. Off a stick. Up in the corner. Now it's trying to send it back in. That's off a stick and down the ice. Carey coming back for it. Going to get it up in behind here. Now he's skating around the back. Opening up some speed. Coming down the wings. Coming through the neutral zone. Looking at the middle. Shot high over the net though. Now the Predators using that pace to come back up the other way. That's the body down at the Dorchester bench. Goes back up on the feet. Another player tripped up by the center ice line. It'll come up and grab you every once in a while. Held in there by Dorchester, sent back in deep. Now around the back of the net. Players right there. Look for somebody up front. Nobody's quite there yet. Now someone's getting there, but how is that not a penalty? Penalty coming here to Dorchester. Right? 2 minutes front sportsman. 7:24. And we'll get the face-off down on the Dorchester end on that. 16 seconds left in the penalty to the Predators. And then they'll go on to the power play. Predators win the draw, send it back. That's off a stick over the net and off the glass. Predators have it at the point, sending a shot through or knocked down in front, high over the net. Tipped off a stick and out of play. Still 4 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Preds. Dorchester looking to get that out. They do get it across past the Defender there. Now Predators looking to set something up here. They're on the power play. Still a minute 37 on the power play left. Looking to game the zone. They send that in. That's off the skate and in. But Dorchester quickly sends it back out to the neutral zone. Minute 25 remaining on the penalty. Predators now looking to send that one in. That's off the stick and knocked back in by Dorchester. Keeper setting up for his D-man. He's looking to wind up behind that. He sends a pass up against the boards, down the ice. That's chipped forward by Dorchester. And up in the neutral zone. Now the Predators game the zone. Send it in deep. Now it's going to be sent down the length of the ice by Dorchester. Keeper comes out to play it. 53 seconds left in the penalty. 6:14 left in the period. Devine's going to send that one back down to his D partner. He's going to send that the length of the ice on to the keeper. He gloves it down. He's going to hold on to it and get a face-off down to the Preds end. 39 seconds left in the penalty to Dorchester. 6:03 remaining here in the second. Score still 1-0 to Dorchester. Preds going up the other wing. They're looking to send that one across. They gain the zone. Now trying to get towards the middle. Send that one in. Now he's curling back. Maybe goes back to point. Keeps on. Nope. Sends it back in deeper. Player lost his footing there for a second. Out against the boards there. No, Carey's planning to hold it there for the whole time. There's now 15 seconds left in the penalty to Dorchester. Now sent back out. With Devine chasing on that one. He does not get there first. And that's sent into the crowd. If this is a junior C game, that'll be a souvenir puck. This is not a junior C game. That will go back into the play. Over the outstretched arm of the linesman. 8 seconds left in the penalty. High stick. Yep. So they face off down on the Predators end. 4 seconds left in the penalty. 5:28 left in the second. He's ready to get going here. Dorchester taking their time to get in. A little tired trying to get every bit of rest and every bit of oxygen they get to the lungs and the brain they're going to get at this point. Predators hop it down in their corner. They send it around the back of the net to his partner. He's now looking for a long stretch pass. They do get it up the ice, but missed connection there. Not able to get that one past number 10. Now sent back towards the front. That's now off the body. Now Dorchester looking to tag it up. They do get it out across the line. Have it through the neutral zone. He's going to sit the shot on. Nice save by the keeper. His glove is working tonight. 4:57 remaining here in the second. Back to you in strength hockey. Wow. Still 10 players for Dorchester. Shot in wide. Shot it on net. Nice towards the corner. Now going back around the other side. Carey trying to hold that one in. That's chipped out by the Predators. Send it across to Devine. He comes back for it. Changing that angle a bit. Now pulled forward by Hossa. Predators player winding up behind the net, coming out. Getting rubbed off the puck by Dorchester. Now sending that back up in the neutral zone. Thomas has it. He's going around 1D man. He's sending it back over to Devine. Not able to get that one to settle down. That would have been an amazing pass and play if he was able to connect to that one. That puck is over towards the Predators player. Now sends it up to his teammate up the middle. He carries it across the ice. And he was met by the Dorchester defense. Now a battle ensuing in the corner. Predators player coming up with it, trying to direct it towards the net. It's off for Hardiman. Now sent back out in front, but Dorchester's there. Sent deep into the Predators' end. Nice battle ensuing there in the corner. Sent back out to the point. Doesn't get far enough to be able to be held in. The Predators are able to send it back out, and now it's sent back in again. Predators now looking to get it out of there, and they send it in deep into the Dorchester. Shooting those two guys on him right away. Johnson comes in to get in the hand. That's kicked off a skate. Held in now by Predators. Just there, but that's out of play. Saying off the tip, I don't know if it was even tipped. I think it was straight up. Well, I'll say it was off. 3:03 remaining here in the second. Face off down to the Dorchester line. Kate now turning with it, going up against the boards. That's tipped to the line, but not out. Now it does get out. Now it's off a leg. Sent in the rest of the ice there, down behind the Predators net. Ender picks it up, now trying to chip it out. Held in by Dorchester, now he's got a man out front. Sends it behind the net. A man chasing after him, he comes up with the puck still. Grabbing in front, nice backhand towards the net. Off the keeper, not able to direct it in the open corner. 2:30 remaining here in the second. Dorchester up 1-0. Had some chances, unable to bury one here in the second. Now going D to D with that pass, and the shot in. Trying to get it back towards the front of the net. Sending it back to the point now, back in deep. Devine's going to get that one, looking for someone out front. He sends it back over to the other side, trying to get it out. It's going to be a tripping penalty coming into Dorchester. Going for the change. The ice, the puck. Tripping. I mean, remember, 2:08 remaining here in the second, so that's both wins. And the period, even strength, but that should take care of the rest of the second. Let's see what the Predators have in store on their power play. Dorchester will conserve some energy to send the length of the ice. Send it on net. Devine's not conserving energy. He's chasing that puck down hard. Now you're just waiting in the center and at the ringette line there, just outside. Waiting to see which side the Predators use to come out. They send it up in the middle. They try to chip that one up and over. Osa battling his man there. Predators able to get it in. Now send it in on net. That's directed over into the corner. Predators looking to set something out front there. They send it back to the point, now back in deep. Trying to get out front, the backhand, sends it back to the point, trying to change the angle on that. We've got defenseman calling for it, he sends that wide of the net. Minute 20 remaining here in the third, and the second. Predators have it at the point. They go across, and the soccer player, number 10, will beat that back into the corner of Dorchester, but Dorchester now picks it up and sends it going to the ice. Last minute to play in the period. Still 50 seconds remaining here in the penalty to Dorchester. Ice is really slippery then. Players are falling all over the place. Clearly they need a 3-goalie street shot in Lambton Shores and Forrester. That's knocked down the point and he's saved there. Keaton directs that towards the back of the net. That'd be behind the net, not the back of the net. That would have been bad. Now the puck comes free. Johnson's chasing this one down. Bumped off the puck by the defender. But he stays with it. He regroups and goes after again. 14 again on him. Knocks that puck away. He's got to be getting a little bit tired now. He's done a lot of work, a lot of action. Tries to take that puck in. Now it's flipped down by Dorchester. 8 seconds remaining. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got to put it on net. It's there. They're not able to direct it with any force towards the net. And this game ends the second period with 1-0 for Dorchester. They got forward playing back. The puck drop here for the start of the third. See if that 10-minute intermission helped Dorchester get the legs back. And then started a little, or ended a little slow. So far the pace has picked up a little bit here. I'm sending that one out front. It's off a Predator stick. A white Predator stick. Now sent back in deep by the dark Predator. AKA the Dragons. Now looking to chip that one behind the net. Doesn't get there. He's back there trying to send one out in front, but not able to tuck that one in. Predator send that the length of the ice. That'll go for racing. The scramble draw there. Predators trying to send that one up the glass and out. Now they get it across. Oh, got a player streaking towards the net. Hardiman's out. Covering his angle down. Send it out front. Keaton was there. Knocked that one. Now he's got it behind the net, chipping it around. It gets there now, tipped out of the center ice off a Predator stick. A little bit of a battle here, mental battle more than physical. This stage of the game. Now sending that back out towards line out. Now carried back in, but that's off the skate. Predators looking to capitalize and take it back into Dorchester. And 17's coming down the wing. Doesn't see a shot lining up, so he just sends it on net. Ireland tips that behind the net. Now back the other side. Two Predators on one Dorchester player. Now Predator snap at D to D, but the D-man wasn't there at the point. We'll go back in the own end. And back in across the line. For a moment, now the Predators are going to gain the puck in the line. Divine pressure a little bit there. Puck comes free, but the White Predators are able to get on top of it. Host is in the battle there. Battling hard to try to keep that one, get that one in deeper. It does get it down low. Tom's battling down there. Divine's not getting the nets. He chipped that one out front. No one was there in the slot up front. At least not able to get a handle on it to direct it towards the net. Now it's held in deep by Hossa. One sends in the corner. Now it's off the glass to a body of Thomas and held in. And he's trying to get in it further, and he does. Got a player coming in front. He's battling hard back there, dealing with the hacking and slashing and whacking. Predators now have it. They send it over in the middle. It's off a stick. Just out of his reach. Caton sends that back over across the boards. That's off a leg and over the boards. And Cullen sends that one up. And Predators have it. Try to send that out, but that's now knocked down by McClellan. That was a good play, actually, if he kept on it. Because he knocked it forward. Didn't have control of it, but it was in front before he was. He just went off his glove. He was going to knock it forward. Now Predators taking advantage of this one here. That's soft. Carries leg and wide. Off the boards, but not past the referee. Now a good play here. It's to the Bacher. Coming towards the net. And not able to look. Still battling hard. They're coming from behind there. Johnston now trying to get something out front. Predators player knocks him off the puck. Went back to the point. Now shot in. Family coming here to. I'm not sure who. They're going to Johnston for hooking. He had 2 minutes to think about what he's done. 11:31 remaining here in the third, and the Predators go back on a 2-minute power play. Face off down in the Dorchester end. Predators win the puck back to the point. Send it up to the half boards. Shifting that one in deeper. Now send it up over the net. Just missing the far corner. Now back up to the point on the other side. He sends it back in the half board, scooped up there. Now he's got a lane to kind of escape that in the middle. Nice stick there. Able to knock it across the blue line and out. Predators regrouping, gaining the zone onside. Now Dorchester airing that one out and sending it the length of ways. Minute 25 remaining here in the penalty to Dorchester. Divine pressuring. Predators there. Thomas out there too. Trying to get a stick on that man. He gets around one defender, sends it out front. It's there. Quick shot there. That's off wide. And that goes off the Dorchester player and kicked in. Penalty coming here to Dorchester. Call a penalty on that one. Back to even strength now. Thought they may have called a penalty on it. But we now have a tie game, 1-1. 10:40 remaining here in the third. Referee's so cool, he just drops the puck out of his other side while he's looking at the other players. Ball no look drop. Tipped in by Predators, but the wrong side of center, so that's goal spicy. Face stop down in the Predators' end after that icing call. One back, now back to the point, send back in deep. Thomas chasing after it. There's the defender after it. Thomas now has it, he sends it out front. It's there, loose, sent direct towards the net, but not on it. This goes harmlessly wide and behind. He's out the other side now, chipping it up over the other wing. Predators players on it first. Counted quickly there by Dorchester. Now back on, it's Hossa. Hossa now gets it around one man. Can't get around the second man. Nice battle there. Hossa now picks it up. He's going for a wraparound. Got it out front. Unable to direct it in. Gary now has it. Settles down for his partner. Caton banks that one up. That goes past the Predators. The defenseman who's trying to do a soccer play there. Kick it up to his stick. Missed it. Now it's back in the Predators' end. Held in by Dorchester. Johnson sends a shot in on that. Let's block it away. The Predators keeper. Go from behind? No, I guess not. Now we go keep playing on. Knocked forward by the Predators. Going around one man, trying to go up on the face. That would have been illegal against the face of his football. It's not. It's hockey. Chipped off the boards down the ice. That's tipped off the defenseman. Going to the ice 9:03 remaining here. The third tie game at 1. Back center ice. Predators now get it across. Dorchester end. A lot of player out front. He's circling around back of the net like we do in the net. Now send it back up to the point. They shot it from a distance. Hardiman covers up. No rebound. We get a stop the play. 8:46 remaining here in the third.
Last week I
Well, it's chipped forward by Dorchester. He's not able to get control of it. That's now iced. Dorchester will get it in the Predators' end. Oh, not able to control that one there. The Predators knocking forward. Now take the puck in. They got a player kicking towards the net. That's now knocked down by Dorchester. Predators are back on it now, looking to send it back to the point, but not able to get enough of it there. Dorchester now skating out. It's Thomas with the puck. He goes around 1D now. He posts up against the boards. He now tries to send that one back in deep. He does. Now gets a return pass, but not able to control that one. Now send back around the back. It's open in front. There's two players were there, but that was a hot pass. Right past everybody. Green sends it in. Deep in the corner, gets behind the net. Predators now looking to go up the other side. That's now chipped out by the Predators. They now got a player skating in one-on-one. Here, nice stick there by Caton. Keep that one from hitting a dangerous spot. Now Dorchester turning it. Get it up across the line, but not for long. Predators now sending it back in. Banned on that shot. Now he's trying to sift one through there. Nice tip there to direct it in. He's chasing after it. Sends it back around, but that's out of reach of every Dorchester player. But defenseman pinched in from the point. Not able to keep control of it though. Now sent back in deep. Dorchester tagging up. Johnson now chasing it back again. Puck does get back to the line, but held in by Dorchester. But he now going to try the other side and see if he can get around that way. And it does. Gets out and down the ice. Caton's back there. He plays it off behind the net. That's going to be chipped up to the boards. They're streaking up, not able to keep control of it going forward. Now the Predators turning it back. Player steps in offside. They're still offside because the player jumped in early. We got a little bit of time here now. Trying to get it out, but that's going to be intercepted there by the Predators. And now sent out by Dorchester. The Predators now looking to apply some pressure here. Dorchester now turning it back. Staying onside. Hossa shoots a shot in wide. His partner able to get it out and not out enough. Hartman's gloves that out of the air. Let's get a whistle. 6:12 remaining here in the third. Scramble draw here, won by Predators. They send it across. Now it's chipped. Devine 2-on-0. 2-on-0 shaping up here. Devine sends it over. Nice save there by the keeper though. One too many passes I think for Dorchester. Just try to create a hole and put it in. Never a bad idea to pass over to the open man though. Changes the angle. Unfortunately, the keeper was up to task and saved that one. And the Predators get it out. Chipping it across the line, they now chip it forward. That's now knocked over. Carey has it going behind the back of his net. He's skating out. He comes up the boards. He propelled it up at least towards center. And now sent in onside in the trench chasing after for the Predators. But Caton's back there corralling him and stealing the puck off him. Nice pass over by Thomas to the open side. Nice open place there. Knocked off the phone stick. Now he's battling hard to get back on it. Puck's at center ice. Caton's going to go for a little skate up in there. He passed back from Cullen. He passes over. Goalie's all out of shape there, but he's able to keep on it enough. It's directed up front. Keeper's now smothered enough. And gets the whistle. 5:03 remaining here in the third. James is waiting for its next greasy goal. And to Johnston. He's on the ice. But the Predators have it. And they're skating out with it. Getting across the line, nice drop there. Trying to give the return pass. He does. Hits his man. Nice save there by Hardiman out front. Shipped up in the air. Not going to hit the rafters with that one. I think we learned from the first couple periods. Predators have a man up high. He's coming back in to help his defenders out. We have the puck at center. He's skating in with a head of speed. Gets into the zone, posts up. Sends it over, but that's scooped up by Dorchester now. Knocked forward with a shin pad. Shot wide of the net. Cullen now sends that out into the neutral zone. Off the Predators skate. Doesn't go the length of the ice, that's sent wide of the net. Scooped up here by Dorchester, now over to his partner. Penalty coming here to Predators. That looks like it's probably going to be a check to the head, maybe. Yeah. Head contact. Finished a little high with that check. And it's number 10 for the Preds. 4:06 remaining here in the third. Dorchester going on to a power play. See if the boys have enough juice here to put one in. And get back to a 1-goal lead. Now would be the time. Holtz on the draw. See if he can win it back. They're retiring his jersey in Chicago soon. Nice save there by the keeper blocking that off the corner. Dorchester pressured there. The Predators able to get it out. Oh. Now brought in. Thomas has it. He skates in the middle. Sends it over to the wing. Caton now sends that in deep. Oss has now got it in the corner. Looking for something up front, maybe going for a tuck. Nope. Comes back around. Maybe he might bring it out there. Just out of his reach a little bit. Now he sends it back to the other side. The line's chasing after him. He meets his man in the corner there. Looks to be the first man on, trying to get on, and he's battling hard there. Also has it behind the net. Looking for Thomas there. He finds him. Sends it back down low. Devine's got it down low. He's trying to do some Gretzky work down there behind the net. And the Predators get it to the point, but not out. Oh! Unfortunately, cannot hammer that towards the net. I'm going to go for the big check as opposed to going for the puck. I'd go for the puck in this case. Now, Dorchester turning it up. Gaining the line. McClellan's trying to go wide here to get it in deep. Puck's there. Johnston now picks it up. He's trying to go around one man. He does. Gets around one. But he's still in pretty tight there. Knocked off it. Dean's open at the point. He gets it there. He looks for a shot through. Nice shot on the keeper. He covers up the rebound. Now we got 2:40 remaining here in the third. 34 seconds left in the penalty to the Preds. Dorchester still looking for the go-ahead goal to get the 1-goal lead restored. Predators hammering out the other side, held in by Dorchester. It's down against the half-court. Now we have it. Oh, Predators sniff that one out. Send that up over the defender. 18 seconds left in the penalty for the Preds. We should pretty much do it. Now sent in back in the Dorchester end. 6 seconds left in the penalty. Skating out, trying to get it with some speed. As much speed as he can muster at this stage of the game. That's knocked off a stick though. Predators now countering. They've got fresh legs on the ice. That floats harmlessly wide around the net. Now it's off a skate. Picked up by Dorchester. Sent out of play into the fans. Good play there. I think it all hit. I don't know if Luke was ever. I think Luke was a defenseman. Definitely not a goalie by that move. Minute 49 remaining in this one. Score is still tied at 1. Predators with the face-off down to the Dorchester. A little Metallica to send us off here. Predators have it. Looking to set something up here. Ben's back out after serving his time in the box. Now Dorchester, send it up. Bosa has it. Regains his line. Put it in deep. The bind's on it. Trying to send that back in. Bosa now looking to send that up front. He does, but nobody's there to put a stick on it and direct it towards there. Predator's able to knock it over the line and out. Dorchester trying to get it back in, but that's stopped by the Predators and sent back into Dorchester. And Caton's going to backhand that out in the neutral zone. Bosa now has it. He sends a nice pass in there. Thomas, look, he is going towards the net. That's off a leg. Not able to get on it. Thomas is battling hard down low there. Good battle there by McClellan to keep that one in, put it in deeper. Candy trying to chase that one down. 43 seconds remaining in this one. Long stretch pass. That's just out of the reach of McClellan. And it sent the length through the ice for icing there. 37.6 seconds left in the third. A little draw here in a tight game. Predators win the draw back to the point. Trying to get that puck in deeper. Now back up the point again. Put his thing in. He goes in for the tip in. Nice play there by the Preds. Trying to get it back out in front, but that's not allowed by the Dorchester B. Now behind the net. Coming out, chips it off the board, off the glass and out. Got a foot race coming on here. It's not going to be enough for icing. Nice chip out front. Couldn't really do much from that angle to shoot it on net. 8 seconds. Nice chip there. Scores! Oh, beautiful goal. 5.5 on the clock. Nice backhander in front. You never know where that's going to go. But there it is in the back of the net. And the mighty Misfits in Dorchester wearing the Predators black jerseys. Generously donated to them to compete in this game. And it pays off, apparently. 5.5 left. It's all but over here. But still time left. Predators pressing here, trying to do something. Got the puck, shift one up. That's off the body. Doesn't get towards the net. That's a hard fought win for the boys of 10 plus 2. Yeah, welcome you guys back to another installment of Dorchester U18B hockey. See us again, we're back in action on Thursday night. Game will be uploaded approximately Thursday night. Have yourself a great evening. Again, this video was brought to you by 3 Goalie Skate Shop. Come see us in Dorchester for all your skate strapping needs.